Good evening, everybody. It's lovely to see you all here tonight on this summer's evening. I know you're missing the tennis, but we've got some brilliant acts in store for you tonight. I've been really looking forward to hearing all of them. Great 4 acts. I hope you'll enjoy the music. All that we ask is when the artists are playing, if you wouldn't talk, please, because the artists love it and the rest of the audience love it. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce our first act of the night. Now, this guy played our 3rd event here back in March of last year. He was a sensation. You're going to love his guitar, love his singing. Please give a big Music at the Pottery welcome for Keith Bayley.
Thank you, good evening. Evening, everyone. It's absolutely wonderful to be here. Thanks for coming out to listen. I'm going to play you 3 songs on this guitar to start. The first 2 from the good old USA. I had a big black Pontiac, burned a little oil, but she flew. Well, we had it all there in the back. Oh, baby, I burned for you. We were bulletproof. We were bathed in the evening glow of the stars and love and Texaco. Well, I had a long dark history, and some of it was even true. You know, you were enough for me, and I tried to be enough for you. We were bulletproof. Nobody ever told us no. Beneath the stars, love and Texaco. Late at night, as the trucks roll by, fire her up, a kiss for luck, and we'd watch her fly. I got a sweet, sweet memory about a girl I used to know. You know, baby, it's a mystery why I ever did let her go. We were living proof that life is a long, dark road. You need more love and Texaco. You need more love and Texaco. You need more love and Texaco. Just a little cash, cigarettes and gas. You need more love and Texaco. just a little cash for cigarettes and gas. Just a little cash for cigarettes and gas. You need more than love and Texaco. I need someone's hand to lead me through the night. Need somebody to stand up, hold and squeeze me tight. 'Cause when the lights are low and it's time to go, is when I need your love so bad. I need some lips feel next to mine. Need somebody to stand up, tell me when I'm lying. 'Cause when the night begins, I'm at an end. That's when I need your love so bad. So don't you give it up and bring it home to me, or write it on a piece of paper, baby, so I can be read to me. Tell me that you love me, stop driving me mad. Oh, because I need your love so bad. I need your soft voice to talk to me at night. I don't want you to worry, baby, I know we're gonna make it, everything alright. Oh, listen to my plea, bring it to me, that's when I need your love so bad. It's absolutely lovely to be here. Thank you. I'm Keith. Can't wait to hear all the other amazing acts on the bill tonight. Just a word about those first two songs. First song was by Gretchen Peters, who's an absolute heroine of mine. That was one of her lesser well-known songs called Love and Texaco. And then maybe some of you recognise that last song. I first heard that song when I was a tiny little dot in the late 60s by the Peter Green version of Fleetwood Mac called Need Your Love So Bad. So despite my home county's twang, I'm actually a Geordie. I'm sure that's not immediately obvious, but I was born in Whitley Bay. Lost my accent a long while ago. Anyone here from Whitley Bay? And this next song is for my mum, who is a true Geordie girl. She's no longer with us, but whenever I play this song, people are very kind of ballad, and I kind of hoped you would like it. This will be on my new record, which I'm just working on at the moment, and it's called North Coast Girl. Born in a northern town, born with a northern heart. Cried and cried when her mama died, wrote her letters in the dark. She always took the early train, headed down through eastern Maine. Listened to the boys call out to her, trying to steal her heart. Late at night as the winds would blow, she'd say to me, no matter where I go, I always come back to the sea. She sang like a memory, she cried like a prayer. She held me tight when storms blew all around my world. She danced like the red shoes, she ran like an angel, all in white. You feel the knives inside me start to hurt. I miss my North Coast girl. Now you listen to the winds of war, telegram boy knocking on your door. You do what you have to do just to make it through the night. And you were bathed in St. Mary's light, but dreaming of those diamond nights, curtain calls and marble halls, Marlena in black and white. Late at night as the lights were low, she'd say to me, no matter where I go, I always come back to the sea. She sang like a memory, she cried like a prayer. She held me tight when storms blew all around my world. She danced like the red shoes, she ran like an angel, all in white. I feel the knives inside me start to hurt. I miss my North Coast girl. It was a cold December day down on some southern shore. A song about a Geordie town was playing in my ears. Yeah, there's a blues harp blowing sweet from somewhere down a dirty street. I set her free to fly a long, long way from here. Late at night as the winds would blow, she'd say to me, no matter where I go, I always come back to the sea. She sang like a memory, she cried like a prayer. She held me tight when storms blew all around my world. She danced like the red shoes, she ran like an angel, all in white. Feel the knives inside me start to hurt. I miss my North Coast girl. Yeah, I feel the knives inside me start to hurt. I miss my North Coast girl. That's a song for Norma June. Thank you. This is where I really need to think of something witty as I change guitar. I've never mastered it, even at this great age. To come up with some funny anecdote while I'm plugging the guitar. Okay, so yes, Keith, Bayley, Bayley. I realised I had all sorts of strange issues with cars breaking down in the M25, so I completely forgot to put any CDs in the bag. But no one listens to CDs now anyway, so if you want to find me on Spotify or iTunes, I'm out there, Bayley. I've also got a solo guitar site if you're interested in any of the other mischief I get up to with guitars, and that's roadwestguitar.com. So I'm just recording a new record at the moment. That last song, North Coast Girl, will be on it. So will this, hopefully. As long as the bass note's in tune, which it is. And this is a little song called Time to Leave Town. Well, the scratches on my skin show the kind of love we're in. And the lines on my face show me all about this place. Took a walk down to the water, and I watched the waves roll in. Sat and drank my coffee, felt your love again. Will you still hold me in the morning when the daylight rolls around? Will you still hold me when it's time to leave town? I was looking for redemption down a deep hole in the ground. Felt some wishes in the fountain, watched them sink without a sound. Took a walk down to the south side, and I watched the waves roll by. Sat and drank my whiskey, and I wondered why. Will you still hold me in the morning when the daylight rolls around? Will you still hold me when it's time to leave town? Will you still hold me when it's time to leave town? Man goes looking through his reasons, and he looks for things to change. He goes looking through his seasons, all he sees is rain. Will you still hold me in the morning when the daylight rolls around? Will you still hold me when it's time to leave town? Will you still hold me when it's time to leave town? When it's time to leave town. Thank you. That's what it's time to leave town. You're a lovely audience. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just one other little sort of bit of trivia about me. I came to playing live quite late after years of sort of skulking in the studio, and the joy for me about going out and playing live is learning from other musicians. I know you're going to have an amazing lineup tonight of great performers, and I'm going to be at the back learning from them and enjoying them just as much as you are. And if you go to Barcelona, there's a statue of a gentleman called Pablo Casals, who's a famous cellist. And someone once asked him, Master, you're 94, why do you keep practicing? And he says, because I think I'm getting somewhere. And I think the things about songs and songwriting, and maybe my good friend behind the desk might agree with me on this, is that you're always learning. And I saw a guy earlier this year, I'm going to play one of his songs now. He's called Sam Lewis, and he really sort of blew me away and inspired me very much with his real simple, sort of true approach to songwriting and performing. So I'm really hoping I can do this song justice. It's a really simple, heartfelt little song called I'm a River. It's by Sam Lewis. There's a valley not far from here, beyond the dam where all the water runs clear. You'll find everything you're looking for. There was a time I could have promised you so much more. Would you believe it if you've been told I was once worth more than my weight in gold? Dreams and promises flowed with such grace. Now they're all dried up on these riverbanks. You run into me and I saved your life. I heard you singing, oh I saw the light. Oh, I'm a river full of heartache, you'll never swim. Take one step closer and I'll pull you in. I've seen trouble, I've seen pain, been burned by the sun, I've been drowned by the rain. And there were times it was hard to look straight ahead. Everything I wanted lies on this riverbed. But there's a gospel I heard a man say: you can't get back what you don't give away. Every seed I've sown, every promises I've made, and I'm ready for the levee to give way. You run into me and I saved your life. I heard you singing, oh I saw the light. I'm a river full of heartache, you'll never swim. Take one step closer and I'll pull you in. Take one step closer and I'll pull you in. You run into me and I save your life. I heard you singing, I saw the light. I'm a river full of heartache, you'll never swim. Take one step closer and I'll pull you in. Take one step closer and I'll pull you in. I'm a River by Sam Lewis. Thank you. Jim's either being really rude or he's telling me I've got 2 more songs, so I'm gonna take the latter. Oh, there's a guitar change. I need a sidekick that comes on and talks while I change guitars. Right. I do like what we call in the trade a cheeky cover. And I do like people who take what I call big songs and make them small. So that's what I'm going to try and do with this. Just to manage expectations, I never rehearse this one. I just sort of turn up, and if I'm in the mood, I'll play it. So I'll see you at the end. Hope you recognise it. Hey little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? No, I got a bad desire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Well, tell me now, baby, is he good to you? And does he do to you things that I do? Oh no, I'm gonna take you higher. Ooh, I'm on fire. Whoa. 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 Times like someone took a knife, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through my skull. Night I wake up with a sheet soaking wet and a freight train in my head. Only you can cure this desire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Whoa. 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 Times like someone took a knife, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through my skull. Night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train in my head. Only you can cure this desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I'm on fire. Thank you. There's a lovely line someone once wrote about songs that are not over-rehearsed, and it's just, that's the way it goes today. I quite like that. Okay, this is my last song. Thank you so much for listening. It's been an absolute joy. I'm looking forward to sitting in the back and listening to all the other wonderful acts that you've got coming up, and also remembering which key the next song is in. That's always kind of good. Sorry, the bass note is, bass string is particularly immune to, not immune, what's the opposite of immune? Any English teacher's in. Sensitive, susceptible to warm rooms. is completely boring for anyone that doesn't play the guitar. I apologise. It's time for me to stop talking, sing one more song, and then leave you to the rest of the wonderful acts. I'm going to play a song for you from the movies. If you went to the cinema over Christmas, you might have heard this song. It was featured in a big film called A Star Is Born, and it was written by... everyone's panicking, thinking I'm going to do Shallow. I'm really not. It was written by a big hero of mine, Jason Isbell, who I've been following for years, and he had a very good year writing this song. It first featured in the Drag Club in the song. So I do love this song, I do love playing it. I'd like to thank Peter and Jim for asking me back, to all of you guys for listening. It's an absolute joy to play here, incredible place, we're very lucky to have it. This is a song for everyone that just wants to change their life, either a big bit or a little bit. It's called Maybe It's Time. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change a man, and it takes a lot to try. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Nobody knows what waits for the dead. Nobody knows what waits for the dead. Some people believe in the things they hear and read. Nobody knows what waits for the dead. I'm glad I can go back to where I come from. I'm glad those days are gone and gone for good. If I could bring spirits to my past and bring them here, you know I would. Nobody talks to God these days. Nobody talks to God these days. Like to think he's looking down and he's laughing at our ways. Nobody talks to God these days. When I was a child, they tried to fool me. Said the working man and hell was real. Well, I've seen hell in Reno. So was a Catherine wheel spinning still. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change your plans and a dream to make you try. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the rest of the evening.